that part of that culture, I don't want to be a part of that stuff. I don't want my family, I don't want my kids to be a part of that stuff because like it doesn't even uplift no one. That's why we don't even have any sort of respirations. That's why we don't even like get any sort of like free scholarships. That's why we don't even have any sort of handouts because we keep constantly proving to all these races that we cannot handle stuff like this. By the time that I am recording this video, yesterday around 10:30 p.m., a neighbor had shot and killed a father and son during a noise complaint, and this is something that it was really gruesome to me. I've actually had saw this on Twitter, but I'm not gonna show it on this video. But if you guys want to go see the full video and such, it's actually on Twitter. But the reason why I'm actually am making this particular video today is because that for many years, the black community has been trying to pull us together as one and then trying to stay strong. But it's really hard to do that when we constantly keep killing each other on small things. Now, again, you know, I used to, my family and I used to live in an apartment. I do understand the whole noise complaint, but kids are going to make noises, etc., etc. But it's the fact that the neighbor had already had pre-planned of what he was going to do, and then like, in the video you see he actually had first fired at the son. No, so he fired at the father, then he chased down the son, shot him up, and then after he shot the son, he went back to the father and ended up finishing the job. And and then by the time I am actually again recording this video, the shooter is on the run. Happened in Brooklyn, and it's just like like this is like one of the reasons why I don't really like try to listen to many of like oh black power this or black power that X Y and Z because we keep trying to point the fingers on every single race and why we can't go up as a culture or as just a movement because we keep doing the opposite of what we actually are preaching because like for generations we have been indoctrinated in this Jim Crow state on how we had to like we had were trained to actually hate each other, hate the light skinned people, be jealous of each other, always like fighting and killing amongst each other. But like if we actually know that the system and back in the day when Jim Crow actually had created this thing so that we can like constantly stay where we are at mentally, well then why can't we just like overcome that and then learn from those mistakes and be better? Like when I heard this news, my heart literally stopped. It stopped so bad because like it was a father and a son. For you guys don't know, I have a son. He's 1 years old. He is a goofball. He really is, and I just cannot imagine not seeing my son anymore. I cannot imagine seeing my daughter nor my wife anymore because I cannot function without them in my presence because like I've been so I grew accustomed to have them around me, and then like for the thought of someone actually had took them away from me off of this earth because they were mad about a noise. You guys couldn't even like talk cordial as an adult. You guys couldn't even like trying to figure out a solution, or better yet, the guy who actually had shot the person couldn't even understand why they were even noise at all. I mean, again, like according to what I have seen, the people like originally came from Haiti, and it's like a family of 8 or 12 people. I mean, from what I have seen in the news, whatever. But it's just like people don't know how to understand or don't want to understand because of what they want in their personal lives, and that it sickens me so much when we keep saying like we got to stick together, we got to fight the system, and we got to fight other races, but we can't even do anything as far as like trying to like be better as a unit. And when I mean unit, I mean black culture, black race. But again, we can't do that because we are always constantly angry at each other. We are always killing each other off. We are constantly being the lowest group in this country. Like how in the world in 5 years we had covered at least like 40 something percent of this country. Now we are down to 25, if not less, because we actually commit more crimes and we keep being killed by our own people. Like that part of that culture, I don't want to be a part of that stuff. I don't want my family, I don't want my kids to be a part of that stuff because like it doesn't even uplift no one. That's why we don't even have any sort of respirations. That's why we don't even like get any sort of like free scholarships. That's why we don't even have any sort of handouts because we keep constantly proving to all these races that we cannot handle stuff like this. This is one of the reasons why. Literally one of the reasons why. And I'm am just tired of seeing all these bloodlines being severed off by our own people. I'm tired of when people, black people, would actually like dumb dumb each other down or actually tease each other with every time we are trying to improve ourselves. I am tired of every time when we are trying to make a move, we always trying to set plans of blocking that person trying to be better from where they coming from. Just because they are trying to get out of the hood, it doesn't mean that they are trying to forget for who they are. They want to be better for their own legacy, their families, themselves. But we just say, oh no, they ain't black because they are trying to be a doctor. Oh, they ain't black because he is trying to be a cop. Oh, he ain't black because he actually talk a certain way. He is smart. He's intelligent. He has a head on his shoulders. He's not black. Me saying this video is not gonna change nothing. I'm just so tired of the same things over and over again, and we're not doing nothing to improve that. And that's the scary part.